You wash your hair every 2 years.
Oh my God.
Jesus.
Braiding their hair up for 4 months underneath sew-ins and wigs. No shampooing.
TikTok, pray for me. My edges are gone.
Let's have it. Let's have it.
This is the part 4 of our dirty hair series, guys, and a lot of you enjoyed the last few videos I've posted, and I'm going to keep making them, not because you enjoy them, but because I genuinely want our people to understand that you don't have to go extra miles. You don't have to, allow your hair to be dirty for it to grow. Hi, I'm Essie and you're welcome to my channel where the conversation is real and Essie's got the tea. On this channel, I teach black women how to grow, love and embrace their natural hair, and we challenge the narrative that wigs and weaves, non-textured, they are better than our natural hair, which is not true. So today we're going to be talking about dirty hair, and this is our part 4. This is the 4th video I'll be making on this series. It's now a series because now it's part 4. All right, so there is this deep obsession when it comes to length, and I mean, it's not bad to want to grow long hair. Who said it's bad to want to grow long hair? It's not bad. However, we are becoming extremists where we are trying to overcompensate for the things that we've been conditioned to think about our hair, meaning our hair can't grow, black people can't grow hair, and we are now overdoing it at the detriment of the health of our scalp, just so we can prove to people that our hair can grow. So this ties back to the video I did a few days ago. If you've not seen that video, please check that video out before even watching this one, because they are all related, and the next one I'm going to be uploading, they are all related. That's why I wanted to make this video. I've always talked about dirty hair. The first one was just reacting to a video. The second was the history, like where this whole dirty hair, belief came out from. And the third one was literally me calling out dirty hair and making you understand that your hair doesn't have to be dirty for it to grow. Now this one, we're going to be focusing on the obsession of length and how conditioning is part of the reason why we are kind of obsessed with length. We are trying to prove to the world, we're trying to prove to ourselves that we can grow long hair, and we are doing it at the expense of our scalp. Now, with that being said, I'm going to be reacting to 2 videos that perfectly shows how this dirty hair and length obsession is getting out of hand. Without wasting much of your time, let's get into it.
Oh my God. Ah! What? Is this a jackpot? Ew. Look at this. Oh my God, I'm losing my hair. I'm not ready for this, and I know y'all not ready for this, but take out my 6-month-old braids after wearing a wig. Oh. Flakes is snowing, y'all. It's literally snowing. Do y'all see that? Oh my God, it's snowing. It's snowing in April. 6 months of growth. What? So I had got these braids in November 4th. So April 4th, I have already made six months already. It's 6 months and some days. Oh my God, look how dirty it is. I gotta get used to my forehead because my forehead gonna be out for some weeks because I'm going to get braids. Knowledge braids. Oh, that's only one. And it's a little bit of hair. Oh my, this is diabetical.
Oh
wait,
God.
What is this? This is my hair falling out. Oh my God, it's a big chunk. Stop it. Actually, stop. I'm going through my, stop. Oh my God, my hair's falling out. We're on a final stretch. This is the last braid. That hurt. Wow. This is very disgusting. I know it's nasty. I'm just pulling at it. I'm just pulling at it and just coming out. Is that a lot of hair for 6 months? Or should it be more or less? Let me know.
And she's asking if that was a lot of hair for 6 months. You've not even detangled. Like, you've not even detangled your hair. You just pulled out the little ones, the little chunks of hair from the whole takedown. You've not started detangling to see more shedding. No, shedding is normal, but 6 months, I don't know how much hair she's going to shed, but then she needs to shed more hair before asking us, like she needs to detangle her hair before asking us if that is a lot of hair to lose after 6 months. Now, this is what happens when you confuse neglect with protection. There is nothing protective about allowing or letting your scalp go through that. You're trying to retain length, which is very okay. I mean, like, very okay. Yes. But now your roots are matted, your scalp inflamed, and you are losing inches of growth instead of retaining length. Most of the videos I've seen, it's either they are losing a lot of hair or the growth they retained, rather the length they retained, is just normal length. There is nothing magical about the length they retained, right? While for some, they actually did retain length, I'm not going to lie. But the thing is, people give all the glory to leaving their scalp dirty, which is crazy, because your scalp being dirty is not the reason why your hair, like, you retained length. Wigs are not magic, guys. Wigs are not, they're not magic.
TikTok, pray for me. My edges are gone. My edges are gone. Wig blindness, edge blindness is real. I've been wearing wigs for the past 8 months and a half. Wig after wig after wig. Braid down after braid down. I had this braid down for, oh my gosh. I had this braid down for about 2.5 months. I just took off a wig and the edges are gone. Any advice? Any advice, y'all? I might have to shave my hair off. Or just stick to braids for until summertime, because this is crazy.
This whole thing is no longer low maintenance. This is you sabotaging your scalp. You put on wigs on your head 24/7 thinking it's going to help you retain length. You not touching your hair, if you put your hair in a natural hairstyle, can still help you retain length. You know that, right? Like, why do you guys... I know this whole thing is also part of conditioning, which is why I said it ties back to the video I did previously. We've been conditioned to think that there is something wrong with our hair. We've been conditioned to think that we cannot grow long hair. And many of us, we've internalized it, because these days you see a fellow black person thinking that you're mixed because you are able to grow your hair to your waist. What are you mixed to it? A black person will be asking their fellow black person, what are you mixed with? Because the person has hair that is reaching their leg. This whole thing is now internalized. We now think there is something wrong with our hair after the society has conditioned us to think that there is something wrong with our hair. And now we now overcompensate because we're trying to prove a point. We now do a lot of things. A lot of you think that without doing those things, your hair cannot grow, which is a lie. If you are healthy, like, there is nothing wrong with you. There is nothing, you don't have any health issues. You're not deficient in any way. You're not going through stress like I am. I mean, that's the reason why my hair is falling out anyway. If you're not going through stress, your hair would grow normally. Even me, my hair is growing. However, it is very thin and light. These are the factors that can affect your hair. There are other factors, but I'm just giving you instances. Do you get? If you're healthy, then your hair would grow. You are human, you are alive. There is blood pumping through your veins. Your hair would grow. Stop trying to do too much to grow your hair. And you guys will be saying men are able to grow their hair, men do this, men do that, men do that. Men are washing their hair, even if there are men who don't wash their hair almost every time, but men wash their hair at least every day or like every few days, unlike women. And do they leave their hair dirty? No, they don't. How my boyfriend just cut his hair and his hair is now longer than mine. You're surprised that his hair is now longer than yours. Did he leave his hair dirty? So why do we, mostly as women, why do we think that our hair, our scalp rather, because the scalp is like where the dirt, like that is the base. Why do we think that our scalp needs to be dirty in order for our hair to grow? You see that this is why I want you all to go check out that video. When I say that conditioning affects men and women, black men and women, but mostly women, because we are more concerned with beauty. This was the exact same thing I stated in that video, so I just reiterated. We are more concerned with beauty to the point of doing a lot of things. And let's not even talk about how the industry, they know that most black people globally, black people all over the world, they know that they are very aware that a lot of us are very, very insecure about our hair. We think our hair cannot grow. We start like, what am I going to do? They know these things, so they capitalize on your insecurity and they start bringing out different products, promising you growth that you can achieve without stressing yourself, without spending a lot of money. They will promise you this hair serum, that hair oil, that water spray, this magical spray. They promise you, and we are buying and buying and buying. And then you hear, but it didn't work for me. I did it, it didn't work. You'll be thinking the product, there are some of the products that are actually good. They were well formulated. But the issue is not because your hair is not growing. It's because you're not able to keep that growth. You're not able to, preserve the growth that your scalp is giving to you. It's growing, but you're not able to preserve it. Because we were told that our hair can't grow, we now hold on to anything, even dirt, just so we can prove a point to whoever that is close to us or whoever we want to prove the point to. Now let's react to the second video of this hairstylist.
To all my girlies who live in LA, are y'all okay? Do y'all need me to take a trip out there to save y'all hair? This is the second client I had that came from a salon in LA who had them basically braiding their hair up for 4 months underneath sew-ins and wigs. No shampooing, no taking the braids down, just leaving them in and then coming in every 4 months for a shampoo, blow dry, and trim. Now, if you've been following me, you know I already recommend shampooing and moisturizing the hair regularly because that is what is going to help your hair retain its moisture. That being said, this client's hair was extremely dry and broken off in so many areas. The whole entire perimeter of her hair was broken off, and I do unfortunately have to trim that area as well, so that way it does not split up any further and it does not compromise the hair that isn't split up that far. Now, before y'all get in the comments, don't come trying to eat my client up because she was doing what she thought was best for her hair by listening to a trusted professional and following the regimen that was given to her. But it's okay, she's in safe hands now, and y'all know that I did what I had to do on the cut. I chopped it right down. Because of how much breakage she had, and the camera honestly does not do justice of how bad it was, we had to cut her down into a mushroom. And as you can see, her hair looks 10 times better already. It's giving bouncy, healthy, and shiny. And we still have a long ways to go, but this is such a strong starting point. Her hair is going to be so far down her back in a year.
Mommy, look at the bounce.
Period.
It wasn't moving before.
Now, this is what most stylists need to be doing, educating and not just styling. But it's crazy that a lot of so-called stylists are the ones that will recommend you keeping your hair in a wig for months without washing your hair, without doing anything to your hair, all in the name of growing your natural hair. Now, someone in the comment section of this video told the stylist that dirty hair grows fast, and the stylist made a response video to it. Let's check it out.
Hey girl, so I normally wouldn't be on here in my bonnet, but this is actually my pet peeve, so I had to make the video right now. If y'all think dirty hair grows, what do you think clean hair is gonna do? Like, I'm always very, very confused when this is said, because you washing your hair or not washing it has absolutely nothing to do with the rate at which your hair grows. So the only thing you gain from not washing your hair is being dirty and increasing your chances of catching an infection or a fungus on your scalp. Your scalp is just an extension of your skin. So if you wash your face every day and you wash your behind every day, assuming that y'all do those things, because I know some people do not, what would make you go months without washing your scalp? So not only that, so let's say, for example, you go 3 months without washing your hair. Your hair is dirty and you can't moisturize it. And y'all are constantly putting oil on your scalp thinking it's doing something. It's not, because your hair cannot receive it. And Brandy, if you follow her, has a video illustrating exactly why that happens. But verbally, I'm gonna tell you, oil and water don't mix. So if you're constantly oiling your hair for 3 months straight, you are never going to be able to hydrate your hair. You can't put a leave-in cream or a moisturizing cream on top of hair that is constantly been oiled back to back to back. You have to cleanse the hair so that way moisture can enter the hair and the scalp. And that is why it's harmful to leave hairstyles in for months at a time, because you physically cannot moisturize your hair if it is put up for 3 months at a time. And that is why it becomes brittle, and that is why it breaks off. And that is what leads to all of the breakage that stems from what we used to know as protective styles. That's why wrapping a thread around your hair and leaving a sew-in for 3 months can be damaging, because your hair is dry and you're adding the friction of thread on top of it. And on top of that, your hair is dirty and oily and the sebum has built up, so you can't even moisturize it. And lastly, I would really love to know what type of scientific research y'all are conducting and what variables y'all are using to determine that your hair is growing faster while it's dirty than it is while you're cleaning it, when you never clean it to know. And I have yet to see someone who regularly wears braids, regularly wears sew-ins, and just never takes care of their natural hair come in and their hair is not dehydrated as hell. That is really, really harmful for the hair. Y'all are literally destroying your entire moisture barriers by trying to avoid your hair. And again, everybody's not on a healthy hair journey, and a lot of people don't care about their natural hair. They don't ever care to wear it. That's their business. Those people are not my target audience, and they also aren't the people I'm talking to. However, if you are someone who is looking to retain healthy, moisturized hair, you have to come out of your hairstyles and you have to be shampooing regularly. And by regularly, I mean every 7 to 14 days, and that's me being generous. And there's a lot more that goes into retaining length. And I know people like to comment like, oh, we can't do anything. There's so many rules. Yeah, breaking news. Unfortunately, you do have to actively take care of your hair for it to be an ideal head of hair. And you really have to sit down with yourself and decide, what does a nice head of hair look like to you? Because I have comments full of people who be saying, oh, you cut too much, when I cut 4 inches of damage. So if you like stringy ends and see-through ends, if that looks good to you, that's your business again. But decide what looks like a ideal head of hair for you. And if you really, really want to achieve that, you're going to have to work for it. There's no shortcuts. There's no hair growth oil. There is nothing that can fast track you there. Your genetics are your genetics, and that's just what it is.
Now, like the stylist said, if you think dirty hair grows fast, just imagine what you would get, the advantage you would get when the hair is clean. I mean, if dirty hair grows fast, now imagine when the hair is clean, when the scalp is clean. And what's with this whole comment of, I don't know, everyone's hair is different? What do you mean everyone's hair is different? Just to justify you keeping your scalp dirty. I don't know, everyone's hair is different. My hair grows better when it's dirty. Listen to yourself now. I don't even have strength. Like, listen to yourself. Everyone's hair is different. So your own hair thrives when it's dirty. And like that stylist also said, I don't know, this stylist, she needs a standing ovation. She's very educated when it comes to hair care. Like, just from this 3 minutes video, she knows her bins. It's very obvious. Now, she said something about a lot of you hiding your natural hair like 247 and not taking care of it. Like, so most of you don't care about the damage you're doing to your hair. All you care about is you're sewing. Like, many people don't care. I don't care if it's break, I don't care if it's damaged. But if you see the way they handle their weaves, if you see the way they handle their weaves, their sewing, they handle it a lot more better than they handle their hair. They wash it, they ventilate it. Ventilate it. They go and work on the closure if it's now too wide. They take care of this, but their actual hair, you lock your actual hair away and keep it for, I don't know, who are you even keeping the hair? Like, the length that you're fighting so much for, why are you not showing it off? That length that you so badly want to attain, why are you not showing that length off? What is holding you? What is really holding you? I want to grow my hair fast. I want to grow my hair fast. I want to grow my hair. Weave back to back to back to back to back to back to back. Sewing back to back to back to back to back to back to back. Protective style back to back 24/7 every single day, all day. Your natural hair, the same hair that you're trying so hard to grow, doesn't see the light of the day. Not even one single day. Because as soon as you're taking that one down, you are rebraiding, you're doing your base to go and put on your sewing. See, this conditioning thing, it's very deep. A lot of people don't care. Like, a lot of people do not care. That is why, please go and check out that video. I don't know why that video flopped. Like, none of my video flops aside my hair care video. I don't know why it flopped. Now, the other lady was complaining about how the wig damaged her hairline. And people will be like, oh, well, girl, it's the way you did it, it's the way you did it, it's the way you did it. Now, you all need to understand that we all have different hair types. There are people with extremely thick hair. It's going to take a while for them to notice any damage on their hair. Unlike some people with fine hair or medium hair. Now, fine hair is more susceptible to breakage. If you have fine hair, just know that you would experience more breakage than someone with a thicker hair strand. So the damage might happen instantaneously, and the other one, for someone with thicker hair, it might just happen gradually. It's a gradual process. So if someone with thick hair is doing something and they are getting away with it, just know that you with fine hair and probably medium length hair, medium strands, there is a chance that you cannot get away with it, especially someone with fine hair, because medium, at least your hair can, hold on to certain tension. If you want to grow hair, if you want to grow your hair, focus on your nutrition, your diet. That is the best part. That is the best place to get all the nutrients you so want. Even the supplements that most of us are buying, you get them from your food. Your iron, your omega-3 fatty acid, that be fatty, whatever they are calling it. I'm not a doctor, but you can get them from your food. Zinc, whatever. You can get them from your food. And then you start taking care of your hair. You people do not take care of your hair. Please wash your natural hair. Dirty hair do not grow fast. The reason why you're able to see length when you don't do anything to your hair is because there is no mechanical damage. You are not stressing your strands. When you over manipulate your hair, you are stressing your strands. Your hair is going through mechanical damage, and mechanical damage is from like rough handling your hair, combing your hair when it's dry, tension on your scalp, tight hairstyles. Those things cause damage on your natural hair. So due to that damage, if you're doing them all the time, you might not see length. So when you protect it, when you put it in a style, mini braids, mini twist, or your weave, and you take it down after like 1 month, you'd notice some changes. You know, the first changes might be like the texture of your hair looking better and more improved. You might notice a significant reduction when it comes to breakage. If your hair is always breaking, you just notice that the breakage has been minimized because you are not manipulating your hair. Dirty hair is not the reason your hair is growing fast. Your hair is growing, your hair is growing normally, but you're able to retain length from not disturbing your strands. So if you want to retain length, you so badly want to retain length, there are natural hairstyles that you can try, right? And even if you want to do sewing, it shouldn't take away from you enjoying your natural hair. At least if you do sewing once, right, you can, there are different natural hairstyles. The excuses of, I don't know what to do in my natural hair, there are no natural, that's a lie. There are different natural hairstyles that you can try. Do you understand? Stop this whole excuse of, I don't know what to do with my hair, there's mini twist. There are classy, elegant hairstyles that you can try on your natural hair. So even if you want to do sewing, nobody's holding you. If you do it sewing now, you change it, you do twist, you rock more styles that leans towards your afro, kinky, coily, natural hair. You should not be ashamed of this hair. This is beautiful. You should not be ashamed of it. Your natural hair is very, very beautiful. And until you start seeing the beauty of your natural hair, everything is going to be very hard for you. The texture is ugly, everything is going to be looking somehow. But when you embrace it and you just start, taking that baby steps, everything is better. Please wash your hair. Yo, thank you so much for watching. Do let me know your thoughts about this in the comment section. Do not forget to give this video a thumbs up, leave a comment, join the conversation, and share to your friends and family. And I'm going to see you in my next video. Thank you. Bye bye.